I'm pleased to introduce today's graduate speaker, Kk'odohdaatlno, Christina Edwin. Christina is graduating from UAF with her bachelor's degree in rural development and a minor in youth bank.
So let's give a warm welcome to our graduate speaker, Christina Edwin.
This microphone, I can't go far. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for coming. I'm really grateful for all my family that came here. My grandpa Buck traveled from Hilo, Hawaii, and my auntie Julie came from Colorado Springs, and my grandma and my mom came from Anchorage, and my little brother. Kk'odohdaatlno sa uza, ina a Christine Edwin bauza, ita a Greg Hoffman bauza, ina a ban sitsu Flora McCoy bauza, ina a batat sitsia Steve Felch bauza, Buck McCoy bauza, ita a ban Layla Virginia Wells bauza, ita a batat sitsia Donald Hoffman bauza, manil hladzatat saadzadan Slet Fairbanks Lesdo. I'm Christina Edwin, and my Danaka name is Kk'odohdaatlno, and it means person who speaks her mind or well. I live in Fairbanks, and I'm originally from the village of Kk'odohdaatlno. I was born in Anchorage and raised there, but I lived in Galena with my grandparents when I was a girl. And having a strong foundation as a Native woman, you know, it really has guided my career goals. I'm really appreciative to be a speaker. I didn't prepare like a really informed speech, but I was nominated and didn't get it to be the commencement speaker for tomorrow at UAF. So I'll start with I'll kind of do as much as 5 minutes I can do of what I was going to say if I talked to everyone at UAF. One, I want to recognize that all the women in my life have been tremendous to where I'm at today. One of the biggest reasons I pursued college is because of the fact that some people who raised me will never have the opportunity to go to college. Really emotional. And they led the path for me to want to make life better and be a community advocate. And while I was in college, I was, you know, very busy, kind of like my grandma Eliza Jones. She's also been a huge, admirable person to me, and her Danaka name is person with many projects. And so that's kind of what I did when I went to UAF, is I got involved with everything, and I really had a vision for bringing together people from different backgrounds. And so what I did for my degree is rural development. A lot of people ask, so what are you going to do? You know, are you going to come work for a foundation or the corporation, or, you know, go on to these main big sectors that, you know, are really the pillars of our community? And I can truly attest to that, being here these last 4 years and seeing how involved the foundation is and how involved TCC and a lot of people who are my family and I only saw as family. I've now been able to see them in roles like tribal administrator, community planners, you know, accountants, doing all the details behind the scenes that really make communities flourish and advance. And so coming from my background, my dad's from California, my mom's from Galena, and you know, we had a lot of life challenges in our family as I was growing up, and I really envisioned that, you know, all the things that were kind of these challenges, instead of making them excuses for what I couldn't do, I'm gonna, you know, take it and do what I want to do. And a lot of that, I'm speaking vaguely, but it really did play out in my last 4 years. And I've been able to travel, and I've been able to make college really my career. My degree is rural development, and my concentration is community research and indigenous knowledge. And my minor is Yupik. I originally had a minor of Alaska Native Languages, but they didn't offer Danaka, and so I was kind of just in the very first year, kind of like, what am I gonna do? But I knew I wanted to study language. It's very important to me. I grew up speaking Spanish. I have been out of the country before. I really admire cultural activities, and it's a really big part of the strength I draw on to stay healthy and to remain involved with the community. And my first year of college, my friend died. He was Yupik from the lower Yukon, Imanuk. And when he died, we were organizing an event on campus called the Oratory Competition with Native Student Union, a club I've been involved with. And I knew I wanted to make a song for the thing, or a poem, but I didn't know what I was gonna do. Well, right at spring break, I found out he died, and I was so sad. My mom was there. Poor, she didn't know what I was going through because she didn't know him, you know, but she knew what I was going through. She just was like, it's gonna be okay. But I just knew I should make a song for him. And so I made a song for him. And at his ceremony they flew his parents from his village. And even though the song was in Danaka and they're Yupik, they were just so appreciative. And I thought, man, this is like a whole nother door to life. Here I thought I was coming to college to learn about, you know, being Dana, being Kk'odohdaatlno, hunting moose, you know, putting up meat, all these kinds of things. And then here's this dance group, Innu Yupik. Here's all these beautiful Yupik women on campus, just amazing people who really have some of the same values that we have. And I thought, here's like a little window to an opportunity to expand my world as a Native person right in the state of Alaska. So his uncle is the Yupik instructor up on campus, and I minored. I just finished my last 6th semester of studying Yupik, and you know what I did my last day of Yupik class? I gave a speech in Yupik about how I just went to Kk'odohdaatlno in Easter Sunday doing a research project for my undergraduate degree on documenting the significance of moosehead soup with Grandma Eliza. And so to speak to Yupik people in their own language about our traditions was really like seeing just a bridge between not Western and Native world, but really just the beauty of our cultures and coming together. And so just kind of elaborating about coming together and really, like Larissa said, expand your horizons, you know, always find some things you're passionate about and really go for it and make it big, you know, big in the sense that you want to invite everyone, or you want to really prepare a certain dish that means a lot to you, you know. If you don't have whitefish, you know, just go ask someone or do something like that. Yeah, so thank you so much. I'll be walking tomorrow. I'm still turning in assignments, but you know, it proves though that you're ready when you're ready, you know. And you don't stop learning. I really hope to continue to pursue higher education. I'm really appreciative of the Doyon Foundation, and I really see that, you know, one day I'll sit on one of these committees. I hope to say I live in rural Alaska and I can apply for one of those seats. Yeah, so thank you all for coming, and enjoy the rest of your evening, and safe travels to all your family that are traveling on a bus seat.